There are a lot of sets of power armor in Fallout 4, but some of the best are tucked away and hidden waiting for you to find them. So in this video, I will be showing you where to find over 10 hidden power armor suits and some legendary power armor pieces that you won't want to miss. But first, Christmas is right around the corner, so if you're looking for some great gift ideas, check out the link in the pinned comment below. Now the first power armor on this list is the best power armor from the base version of Fallout 4, which will be the X01 power armor suit. Usually a full set of X01 power armor will be pretty tricky to track down, but there is one place that you can go to get a guaranteed full set of X01 once you are past level 30. And that will be the 35 Court building. This will be an unmarked location right here on your map. When you get here, make your way to the roof. On the roof, you will be attacked by a sentry and an assaultron, but once they are dead, you can hit the red buttons in the room that they spawned in to unlock the cage in the middle of the roof. And here you will find a full set of X01 power armor. Just so you're aware, even if the power armor doesn't look like X01, it will still turn into X01 as soon as you get into it. Now the X01 is still considered to be one of the best power armors in Fallout 4, and it will start with 1220 damage resistance, 790 energy resistance, and 1050 radiation resistance. But of course these numbers can be increased by upgrading each piece of the power armor. Next up, we have a power armor that isn't exactly super rare, but it can be tricky to find a full set of it, and that will be the Raider power armor. To get a full set of the Raider power armor, you will need to go into the glowing sea, then make your way to this cave on the map. And in this cave you will find a full set of the Raider power armor. Now the stats on this power armor aren't the best, as it will start with 500 damage resistance, 250 energy resistance, and 1050 radiation resistance, but the Raider power armor does look pretty cool, and it is a must-have if you're trying to build your collection of power armors. The next power armor suit will come from the Pyromaniac side quest. This is a short and simple side quest where all you will need to do is defeat the mini-boss Pyro. Once you do this, you can loot the Hellfire power armor off of his body. Now the Hellfire power armor is actually pretty good, especially for how easy it is to acquire, and there's a lot of room for improvement by modifying and upgrading each piece. But it will start with 500 damage resistance, 550 energy resistance, and 1050 radiation resistance. But once you loot that Hellfire power armor, you will be marked by the Enclave as a target, which means at any time a squad of Enclave soldiers will spawn around you and attack you. This will be 2 basic soldiers and 1 soldier in an Enclave Hellfire power armor suit. The Enclave Hellfire power armor will be very similar to the Hellfire set, but the Enclave Hellfire power armor suit will spawn in at max level, saving you time and resources by giving you a max level power armor right away. The next power armor on the list will come from the Speak of the Devil side quest. This is a pretty simple side quest that shouldn't take you too long to complete, and at the end of it you will be given a full suit of X02 power armor for free. Now I believe this power armor can spawn in at any level, so the stats on it may be different for everyone. But the base stats on it are 1220 damage resistance, 790 energy resistance, and 1050 radiation resistance. So no matter what version you get, you will still have a pretty strong power armor suit on your hands for free. But what most people don't know is after you complete this quest, you can interact with the terminal behind the power armor to cut off the radio signal. This will expose a nearby hidden safe with the X02 Devil's Inferno mod inside of it. This mod will be applied to the X02's chest armor, and it will increase your movement speed by 5% and recharge your action points when you take damage. But it will also damage all nearby enemies, so it's definitely worth grabbing. The next power armor will come from the first quest in the NACA World DLC story. During this quest, you will encounter Overboss Coulter, who you will have to defeat in a fight. After defeating him, you can loot the Overboss Power Armor off of his body. This may seem pretty obvious, but a lot of people completely miss this, and the Overboss Power Armor is a great power armor set with a unique look. The stats on it are 1220 damage and energy resistance, and 1050 radiation resistance, but the perk on the chest piece will make it shoot out electricity, which will damage all nearby enemies. To get the next power armor on the list, head over to NACA World, then make your way to the NACA World bottling plant. Halfway through this ride, you will find the NACA power armor in a cage, and if you go to the left, you will find the terminal that you can hack to unlock this cage to get the NACA power armor. This will be a much better version of the T51 power armor. The stats on it are 1340 damage resistance, 1090 energy resistance, and 1050 radiation resistance. But seeing as this is a legendary power armor, you will also gain a legendary perk, which will increase your agility by 3 if you're wearing the entire set of the T51 NACA power armor. After this, you can head over to the starport in the Galactic Zone in NACA World. Here you will find the Quantum X01 power armor in a display case. To unlock this display case, you will need to go out and find all 35 of the star cores that are hidden around the NACA World map, but they really aren't that hard to find, and almost all of them will be in the Galactic Zone. Once you have all 35 star cores, you can return to the starport and use the terminal to unlock the display case to grab the Quantum X01 power armor. The stats on the Quantum X01 are 1700 damage resistance, 1270 energy resistance, and 1050 radiation resistance. And the legendary perk on this power armor will increase your action point refresh speed if you're wearing the entire set. The next two power armor suits on this list are very similar stats wise, but each will have a unique paint job on it and they will come from Far Harbor. First, we will need to head over to this spot on the road on the northern side of the island. And in the back of this Vim truck, you will find a Vim T51 power armor suit. The second power armor suit can be found inside of the Vim Pop Factory. This will be another Vim themed T51 power armor. Now the stats aren't great with just 740 damage resistance, 490 energy resistance, and 1050 radiation resistance, but they are very unique looking power armors that will look great in your collection. To get the next power armor on the list, you will need to start the Mechanical Menace side quest, which will be the start of the Automatron DLC. Halfway through this questline, you will reach the Fort Hagen satellite array, and at the end of this area, you will be attacked by the boss Ivy. Ivy will be wearing 3 pieces of legendary T60 power armor, which will each give you a big boost to the damage you do with energy weapons. And to go with it, Ivy will also drop the legendary Tesla rifle, which will go very well with the Tesla power armor that she is wearing. So now that we have gotten all of the full sets of power armor, there are a couple of pieces of legendary power armor that you may also want to grab. The first one will come from the Quincy Ruins area. When you get here, you will be attacked by a large group of gunners with 4 named bosses, but the boss that we are looking for will be Tessa. After you defeat Tessa, you can loot Tessa's fist off of her body. This is a legendary piece of Raider power armor that will increase your unarmed damage by 15, and it will have quadruple the durability. And the final piece of legendary power armor will come from the Cambridge Polymer Labs location. When you get here, you will need to complete the short side quest associated with this area, but at the end of it, you will be given the Isonucleic power armor chest. It can drop with different stats for everyone, but the perk on it will make radiation exposure increase your action point refresh speed. And those are all of the hidden power armor suits and pieces that you don't want to miss in Fallout 4, but I would love to know which of them are your favorites in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.